What's good, gente? Thank you guys once again, like always, for tuning in. As you guys can see on the thumbnail and on the title, right? This is something you guys been waiting for. I know I've been seeing a couple of people drop comments on people's lives, and even though I did answer them right there and then, I will make a video just to clear up the whole thing, especially for the YouTube Yarda, right? So before we get started on that, man, I would highly appreciate it if you hit a like, subscribe, hit that follow, hit that notification bell just in case we go live so you don't miss out on anything, right? Especially because I do plan to go live today and get back into that regular program to get the Yarda back in place, homie. I know there's people that have been wondering if the Yarda got dismantled. Chalice, homie, that would never happen, right? But let's get into this conversation that was taking place yesterday and in these last couple of days, right? So for the people that haven't seen the fight, I do recommend you to go tap in, check it out. Hey, it went down, homie. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Conejo pulled up. He did his thing. But I did take an L. I'm just going to put that shit out there right there. I did take an L. Not because of a knockout. Not because of any of that. Just due to the fact that I'm not fully recovered yet. And I'm not going to make excuses or none of that, right? I'm just going to leave it at that. But I will be getting my run backs, and it's not going to be on old boy's timing. You guys got to understand. I did everything for the fight on their time, So my run backs, which will happen, you know what I'm saying? Especially for all the subscribers that are wondering, like, damn, Conejo. Nah, I'm going to get my run backs, bro. Those are facts. But I'm going to do it on my time now, and I'm going to make sure that I'm fully recovered so that I can do my thing, you know what I mean? But let's get into this whole issue on the having the keys to the Yarda, right? Sorry to bust some people's bubbles and maybe even Tony's, Spence out, Tony. Shout outs to you, brother. I got nothing but love and respect, homie, especially after you pulled up and you let people know that you weren't going to be like these other fools, right? That talk a shit one, but never pull up at the end of the day, right? So I give you that. But sorry to bust your bubble, carnal. There is no way, impossible, that old boy Tony can have the keys to the Yarda. It doesn't work like that, gente. I didn't create the YouTube Yarda, right? The one that created the YouTube Yarda was Triple OG, and he ended up passing it to your boy Conejo, which your boy Conejo ended up making a mess on. And even though the video hasn't been put out there, it will be put out there soon with the Reglas and the rest of the squad, right? Just for the ones that were wondering, yeah, homie, on the YouTube Yarda, the crew, the inner circle, whatever you guys want to call it, right? It has not been dismantled, homie. It's only getting stronger, right? So let's just put that shit out there. But now let me tell you the reasons why Tony wouldn't be able to hold the keys to the Yarda, man. It's not because he's not with it. We already seen he'll pull up. He'll pull up, man. So it's not that. It's just the fact that by him hiding his face and just doing the most, right? Like to keep his identity a secret, which, I mean, there's already a few that know how he looks, so it's not like too much of a secret, right? But by him doing that on the YouTube Yarda, it's real easy. It's going to be real easy to get him removed, as a Yaver or whatever, right? Because something that about him is that he wants to protect his identity. So if someone just happened to expose his identity, bro, that's pretty much a removal. You get me? So old boy wouldn't be able to hold the Yarda like that, man, to be quite real. And now I know you guys are gonna be like, well, Chemo Flicks and OG Triple OG, but well, let me just put this shit out there. I'm part of the whole mess on, right? And I do show my face, and you guys already know, man, I'll pull up. So for the ones that were gonna be like, oh, well, they hide their identity. Shit, I don't, bro. I don't hide my identity. I'm in my area, and you guys already know, man. I'm not gonna repeat myself on that whole little spill again, right? But I put my face out there, and they're part of my circle, homie. So, you know what I mean? Someone's gonna take the heat. You guys are gonna go towards your boy Conejo, and then I'll have to deal with it. But in all reality, man, those were the main reasons why old boy Tony wouldn't be able to hold the Yarda. And plus, I'm not even the person to be giving out keys or nothing like that, bro. It doesn't work like that, you know. And even though I know there's gonna be a few you guys like, nah, man, it was only fair. I get it, bro. I never once said that the YouTube Yarda was on the linea. I did see some people put posts and talk about that, right? But you guys gotta understand, me having the llaves to the YouTube Yarda or whatever, right? People are gonna use that, bro. You know, they're gonna use that as a way to be like, you know what, are the keys in stake? Like, but in all reality, bro, like I said earlier, it doesn't work like that. So I hope I didn't bust some of your guys' bubble. The only way that I'll end up getting removed or getting my keys taken away, right, is if the whole inner circle will end up choosing for your boy Conejo to, you know what I mean, kick rocks. Then maybe, man, the keys to the YouTube Yarda will get passed down to somebody else, right? But it would only be fair if the inner circle would be the one choosing or doing the removal, homie. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put them up there for nothing. You know, the reason why they're part of the mesa and they have keys to the yard is because, homie, they do stuff that not too many people will do, homie. Especially when it comes to like the content creators, bro. Let's just be real, man. Not a lot of people put out videos that talk about some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Or point out some things that people don't really see, right? So that's why they're there, homie. And as you guys can tell, man, and you guys were able to see, especially my day oneers, man, your boy Conejo's always been real, and he will always continue to be real, right? So that's why where I'm at, homie. But like I said, the YouTube Yarda keys, they still belong to your boy Conejo, homie. And until the inner circle, until my mesa tells me otherwise, hey, that's the llaves. I still hold them down, G. And like the homies know, bro, at the end of the day, if someone wants it, just hit up old boy and trust and believe your boy Conejo will be there, homie. But I will be getting my run backs with Tony. So if you guys have not seen the fight, man, I do recommend it, carnal. Straight up, it's still up. I believe you guys are still able to see it today if you guys want. So make sure to hit that link. I will be putting it on the descriptions. I will also be putting a picture so you guys can just copy the thing and get straight to the fight, right? So I do recommend it, gente, and you guys will see, man, that it wasn't no runner shit, you know what I mean? It wasn't no runner shit, and we did our thing, gente. But once I'm fully recovered, which, I mean, I'm hoping by the end of this year, man, I'm fully good. I'm hoping to get my run backs back, you know? Your boy Conejo is not going to let that slide, homie. Of course, we're going to let him do his thing with Boxer and everybody else, man. That way he stays in shape and he can continue to get a little bit better. But in all reality, man, your boy Conejo will be taking it way more serious, especially now that I know that when it comes to boxing, homie, it's a little bit different than just street fighting. And also, right, you gotta have win, homie. You gotta have win. And it's something that right now, to be quite real, it's not the smoking. It's none of that. You know, like I said, I wasn't really gonna make excuses, homie. It was just my condition. You know, it's just my condition. It is what it is. But your boy don't run from no one's fades, and he's willing to catch every single one of them, you know. So hey, those are facts, homie. So if you want to test it out, hit up the homie, and you guys will see, man. Your boy will be there, and I will continue to always be there, man. So with all that being said, gente, I hope I was able to answer some of your guys' questions. I know there's a lot of people, man, that were thinking that old boy had the llaves. Sorry, bro. My bad if I ended up busting your guys' bubble. Dispensa, that wasn't the... You know what I mean? I never once said that on my channel. You know, let's just be real about that. Due to the fact that it's not me that has that decision, homie. So like I said, man, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what you guys think. If you haven't seen the fight, I do recommend you to go tune in, check it out, jump on the live whenever I go live. And if you want to talk shit, dale gas, homie. Just know you'll never get blocked on my channel. So you're free to speak your mind and let's get a good laugh about it. So with all that being said, gente, I hope I was able to answer all your guys' questions. Hope people's feelings ain't hurt about it, right? But you guys already be knowing how we do it. So if you like the video, make sure to hit a thumbs up, share with others, do all that good stuff, bro. I highly do appreciate that, real talk. So with all that being said, man, this is your boy Conejo. I'll catch you guys on the next one or on the live. Like I said, man, we're going back to regular program now. So make sure to stay tuned in, gente. With all that being said, it's your boy Conejo, and we out.